people or, fans, media. It's just so much, and it really can get to you if you're not ready to fully embrace it. So I think that might be one of the mistakes I made going into that free skate was I was not ready to handle that to a full extent. So I think looking back at that, I know that now I'll be able to kind of understand how that feels, so that way I can take a different approach leading up to the next games, hopefully.
He's 21. We were just talking about too
21.
young, maybe.
Yeah.
What do you think? Can you handle that pressure?
It's a lot of pressure.
That's a lot of pressure. And, I think the things that he was sharing on social media, saying, sometimes I wish something bad would just happen to me so I don't have to do it to myself.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that's
That
terrible.
goes to show how words matter. What you put on social media matters. And for this young man to even show up at the Olympics, that takes more courage than anyone else has.
Yeah.
Maybe it's too much for him.
I think
Maybe he needs another job.
Well, it's a lot of pressure.
Joy!
No, I think sometimes too much pressure can lead to bad
He's
things.
an outstanding athlete and an elite athlete. And what I love is that other elite athletes sort of supported him and said, I've been through this too. Simone Biles, everyone knows that she received so much hatred. She was really on the forefront of that. And she offered her support. She wrote to him, I've been through that. And remember, at the Tokyo Olympics in 2021, Biles, she was a 7-time Olympic gold medalist. She entered those games with the expectation to win 5 gold medals. She struggled with twisties, and she had to withdraw from a lot of the events.
See, I'm glad I gave up my career as a figure skater. I mean, I could never handle that.
He went on, in that interview, he's wearing a gold medal because he went on to medal for in the team
for something
event.
else.
He's incredibly talented. He's very young, but I think he's going to learn in life that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah.
I think the way he handles this, the way he handles, having had an off day, it happens to everybody, is going to define him more than the actual tripping and falling and not making it. And we're gonna be cheering him on for years to come. He's gonna win many more medals. And
Maybe he needs a little therapy in the meantime.
Oh,
Everyone
Lord.
needs therapy.
Everyone
therapy
does
is
need-
cool.
Oh,
Thank
no
you,
wonder she
Savannah.
loves you.
She's not. That's a smart thing
It's
to
true.
say.
All I was going to say is when I first saw his name, I was disappointed to find out he wasn't the hockey player in Heated Rivalry, also Ilia. But no, when you see this level of competition, you realize Lindsey Vonn said 5 inches was the difference in her injury. Like when you look at these sports,
They're elite.
there's no margin of error, and there's so much at stake, not only in medals, but their bodies, their injuries. So.
There's one thing I wanted to mention is that they kept on saying he was the first person ever to sort of do this backflip and land on skates.
Oh, who hasn't
I'd like
done
to
that?
say that there was actually the French figure skater Surya Bonali became the first woman to land a backflip on one blade in an Olympic competition. Yeah,
I've done that.
during the
I've done that.
during the 1998 Winter Olympics, and there was a ban on the move because the Olympic Committee somehow felt that she was more athletic than some of the other figure skaters, and that it wasn't an elegant move, and she did it anyway and defied them to show her elite athleticism. And so I think that part of the story has been left out, and I wanted to put it out there.
Yeah, that's good.